G'day guys, Scotty Hillier here at the 49th Annual Caravan, Camping and Touring Supershow. Now we're live on Facebook, we are very excited, and a big hello to the Queensland Caravanning subscribers. Now we've got the guns, the best of the best here to talk about the Supershow. First cab off the rank, the Ayatollah of a rock and a roller, Jason Plant. He loves that, little bit of fun. The show manager, Jason, but we're sitting here, it's all done, it's all out there. Big sigh of relief, mate?
Yeah, mate, yeah. That's why I'm sitting back on the couch, mate, just relaxing now.
But logistically, tell me, how big a job's this been and how long has it taken?
Yeah, it's a big job, mate. I mean, this show it takes about 6 months to plan from start to finish. And the show itself, once we get to bumping, we're moving caravans in for about 10 days before we actually start. The show runs and then it's about another 3 to 4 days to get out. It's a big job.
Let's talk money. We all get together and have a look under the roof. What sort of dollar value are we talking?
Well, we've got I reckon we'd have about 1,100 recreational vehicles on display, which would probably be about $60 to $65 million worth of product on display.
Easy for Jess. She's got plenty. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That is a lot. And another initiative, Caravanning Queensland, is the online ticketing. Tell us about that.
Yeah, well, anyone that buys their ticket online, so you go to our website, queenslandcaravanshows.com.au, buy your ticket online and you can use that ticket to catch free train travel to the show from anywhere. So Gympie, Ipswich, Gold Coast, and brings you right into the city.
How good's that? So hop off the train, a couple of steps and you're here at the Supershow.
At the show, mate.
Wow. And 50th next year, we've got to talk about that.
49 this year, 50 next year.
That's exciting.
Big milestone. Yeah, it's a great industry, mate. It's really something to be proud of. Been associated with this industry for years now, and it's quite a milestone. 49 years, and 50 is just around the corner.
And not a bad 49th present. You get opportunity for someone to drive home Monday afternoon with a brand new van valued at over $50,000. Tell us how they can win it.
So when you come to the show, everyone that walks in the gate, they get a little passport. Now they use that passport to navigate their way to 7 different spots around the show where they've got to punch a hole in this passport. They fill out their details, put it into the entry barrel, and at the end of the show we draw a winner.
That's simple.
That's it. And they can choose between one of 2 vans.
So that's the Windsor and the Caravan.
Yeah, Windsor and the Caravan, mate.
Funnily enough, we talked to the Mark, the big man. So he's putting the vans up, but mate, what a prize! What a prize to be involved in.
Yeah, it was a fantastic opportunity. We seized it, and you've got the opportunity to win either the Caravan or the Windsor Pop Top, both fully en-suited, ready to go.
Tell us a bit about it.
Yeah, they're both full en-suites, touring models, either the lower line Pop Top or the full van, ready, kitted out with 12 months insurance, ready to go.
Wow. So, experienced many years. You've been in the industry for a long time. Shows like this, what are some of the mistakes people can make that are maybe new into caravanning? Because it's all about safety and coming here to get the answers. Just rattle off a couple.
Yeah, I think the biggest one is listening to friends and family and making the wrong choice of product. Like either the entry model with the wind-up campers, then into the more advanced family models, and then after that, when the kids move out, into the touring market. So I think it's choosing the right product that suits you in your stage of life.
And towing's big too. Like you're not going to be towing a 2.5 tonne van with a mini muck.
No.
Where some people think they can.
Yeah, they do.
And you can't.
No, you can't. And turning up to these events and getting the right advice from day one from professionals who obviously know that level of information to have you safely on the road, because it is your family, it's your life, life on the road, and it's important.
And the Caravanning Queensland, the safety check is a big thing.
It is. Caravanning Queensland, we run numerous ones up and down the state, and so if you ever get the chance, get along to them. It's a great day and a lot of information.
So before we jump in with Jess, I'm going to talk about the younger generation. Jace and Mark, are you seeing a trend now, like we talk about the grey nomads, and they've always had the caravanning stigma, but it's changing. It is changing.
It certainly is, mate. We're seeing more and more families come into the market. I mean, well over 50% of people buying caravans these days, recreational vehicles of all types, are families.
Yeah.
There's really quite a shift.
And you must be seeing it, Mark, in the demand for what style of vans to be making.
There's a lot more family models, and it's just a fantastic way for the family to reconnect and get out there and see Australia.
And Jess, which leads into you, Apollo, like you're seeing a lot of the younger generation and you're here to tell the younger ones it's fun. Come and get one.
Absolutely. So working for Apollo, we have a large variety of young people who are getting out there and exploring Australia in our camper vans and our motorhomes. It's an awesome opportunity. I've been able to do it myself for many
I was going to
years
say,
as a
you
little one.
not only talk the talk, but you have walked the walk.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been very, very lucky to experience the industry from both a career point of view and also from a consumer point of view. So even recently I was over in Western Australia and went through from Perth to Esperance with one of my girlfriends in a four-wheel drive
Just
camper.
the ladies?
Just the
Oh,
ladies.
how'd you go?
Very, very well. Look, it was an awesome and an invigorating kind of experience for us because we were able to, drive through the red dirt and go and do all of these authentic experiences and really reconnect and switch off. And that's one of the main things about caravan camping. The appeals of it is that it's not only the tourism element, it's the reconnecting and the switching off from technology and being able to actually enjoy a holiday for what it's worth. And I don't know if you get that as much with the hotel kind of environment. So it is a really, really authentic experience.
And the younger ones, it's the festivals and the events and that. So instead of taking a swag, or some of them don't even sleep in tents, they're getting into this style of thing, and this is good for them.
Yeah, and there is so many options for young people. It's the music festival is an awesome opportunity for people to be able to kind of go and experience the industry in that regard. But you can start with a tent, and if you don't like the setup, get a rental motorhome or a camper or something like that.
Off you go.
Whatever works for you, and then they kind of move into that transition where they might even end up buying one day.
Wow.
Exactly.
Big decision here now, guys. We are live on Facebook, so it's exciting, but we have to ask someone to leave the chair here. So
Who's it going to be?
I do have a prize from the Fudge Factory. Jess, you stay because you're next to me and you're in pink. Eeny, meeny, miny, meeny, meeny. Jason Plant, there's your bit of fudge from the Fudge Factory. That's
Thanks,
your prezi.
mate.
See you, mate. Thank you.
See you, Jace.
Job well done. And we're going to call in an absolute crazy man, Gawley from the Gall Brothers. Get in here, champion.
How you going, mate?
Good.
How are
Stay
you?
up in here. Get in. Give me a
Come here, mate.
Now, you guys have been busy out
Yeah.
making your DVDs.
Yeah, we've
Tell
had
us about your latest one.
we've had a bit of a break from the cameras for about 4 or 5 years, so we've had history. Yeah, that's it, mate.
That's
the
it.
Maid Town.
Just under the gorgeous face of him. There it is. There. Hold it up there. There we go.
Good place for radio, isn't
Keep
it?
talking, mate. Talk about it.
Yeah, so we've had a bit of history with the Maytown Adventure Track. So 10 years ago, we went up there and actually blew a diff on the Land Cruiser there, and so we've gone back in there with the Hilux to revisit the area and try and get through. So it's the only track up north that we haven't been able to get through, and we've gone back, mate. So
How'd it go?
it was our most grueling adventure, honestly, we've ever done. So it took us 2.5 days to do 78 kilometres.
Just repeat that again.
Yeah, 2.5 days to do 78 kilometres. So.
Did you just think, what are we doing?
In sections, when we were winching up this last plateau one night at about 11:30, it did pass me mind, and it was raining and it's obviously pitch black. But one heck of an adventure, mate, and it's been our first DVD release in 5 years, and we've saved it for the Brisbane Supershow. So
How good's that?
Yeah.
Do you get on as brothers? Like when you're in testing situations, surely there must be.
Oh, definitely. The tension gets up there for sure. It's well known between Dave and Dad, and it is very genuine. Like Dad likes to look after his gear, and Dave likes to really push it to the limit and test it. So yeah, he put the Hilux through one heck of a test on the last one, but it's just got everything from the Kenya and Cobalt Gorges, like a beautiful drone footage, right through to fishing and crabbing, to the four-wheel drive adventures.
That's why it's so popular. You guys have got massive followings on YouTube and Insta and Facebook.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, mate. Yeah, we just hit 14 million YouTube views.
Oh,
so it's,
just happened to hit 40 million. Thanks, yeah, show
so
off.
it's incredibly interest in it, mate, and we've got a fantastic fan base, and we're just really humbled by the amount of support we
So
get.
tell us about the 21 all-terrain. You got it here at the Super Show.
Yeah, so the reason we have been off the cameras is we've been developing all new models and new features. So doing the trips, we get to find out what's handy and what would work and what would be great for doing the remote trips out west. So yeah, we've got a morph of all our models put together, which is the new all-terrain. So some great new features, which you can obviously see there now.
It looks
so we've
amazing.
all custom design, 3D CAD boxes and new suspensions and everything we test on the trips, all showcased in 5 new models now at the show.
That's the beauty. You guys have put it through their paces. You know what people want, and you go back to the factory and make it.
Yeah, that's right. So it's we've got a fantastic display. Like you were saying before, to come to the show here, you've got everything from getting info from the likes to tents to camper trailers, pop tops, right through. Right. So it is a fantastic show to come to with obviously all the brands.
And
so
Jess, I guess for the younger ones as well, getting off-road in a way, they don't need to be at the events or the festivals. They can get together with friends, or like you did with a girlfriend, and get off the beaten track.
Absolutely. There's so many opportunities, and coming to a show like this can really show that to people of where they can go and the experiences that they can have in a caravanning camping environment.
So I guess, Mark, too, this is the event, whether you're a first-timer or you're a veteran at caravan and camping, any questions you have, all the answers are here under the one roof at the Super Show.
Yeah, it's all here. There's nothing you can't find for all those different segments in the market. You know, whether you're at the local caravan park with the kids or way at the back with the boys, like, you know, it's a great lifestyle.
Exactly right. And just to remind people that are just joining us, we are live on Facebook. Yeah, I know, it's pretty exciting for the first time. We've got people waving at the back there, so we are pretty excited, and we're really glad to have you with us. But it comes to another sad part of the couch where I have to ask somebody to leave. Jess, you stay because you're in pink. You stay.
So I'm out.
Well, Gawley, no, you can stay. Yeah. Mark, it's been a pleasure.
The
Fudge Factory, that's your little prezi.
That's it.
You get back. But now we do have the King of Sting coming in. Thanks, Marcus.
Don't move up.
Just wait. Yeah, move along.
Yeah.
King Brown, in you come. Now, don't trip because he's got a prezi for us all. The greatest camp cook oven Australia's ever seen. Sit down here, champion. Look what you've got here. Now, these were made by you.
Yes.
The big King Brown. Now, just hold those, Jess, in case you want. Feel free to nibble. Feel free to nibble. But King Brown, I've got to straight off the bat, the name. Yeah. What's going on with King Brown? I could use my imagination, but we won't because we're live on Facebook.
And you can ask me this question every day, and I'd probably say a different answer every day. But you know what? A small bottle of beer, the nickname is a stubby.
Yes.
Isn't it? Okay. Well, a large bottle of beer is called a King Brown.
Okay.
That's the nickname for a large bottle of beer. Do I look like a stubby?
No. Schooner.
That's one answer.
But camp oven cooking, I've been down and on my part of your shows here at the Super Show. Very, very popular. So for people at home that may not get the opportunity to come and visit us, if someone's just bought their first camp oven, any little maintenance tips you can give so we can be cooking rolls like that?
The camp ovens these days, they're pretty much ready to go straight up. I recommend give them a good wash in warm soapy water and dry it over the fire, rinse it out with some fresh water, dry it over the fire so you get all the moisture out of the oven. Give it a spray with a can of spray oil, wipe it in with a bit of paper towel, put it in the cupboard, cook on it straight away, whatever you want to do. It's ready to go.
Lovely. And all weekend, including Monday, you'll be here giving tips?
Giving tips. I'm there to answer any question anyone wants to ask on anything to do with camp ovens or camp oven cooking.
I was there today and a question come up.
You were there a couple of times.
I was actually, I can't deny, I was there eating the damper.
I think he's the second best damper cook on grounds at the moment.
I'm the second best damper eater. But how do we don't burn the bum of our damper? It's a big thing, and everyone there wanted to know, how do we not burn the bottom of our damper?
And as you can see on the bread rolls
there... Yeah, show off, perfect, perfect.
They don't burn it, they're not burnt.
Tell us how.
Okay, well, the bread rolls are done slightly different, but that's a different technique. But for the dampers, I'm putting the camp oven directly on the heat, on the coals.
Come on if I do,
just
try
it. And
that's good.
Yeah. I sprinkle a bit of flour over the base of the oven, and that acts as a bit of a cushion. I'll put the lid on, I'll walk over, I'll mix up my damper batter, takes a few minutes, walk back over, take the lid off. Now that little bit of flour I put in there, if it's black and smoking, well that's what the bottom of your damper batter is going to look like.
There you go.
If it's nice and golden brown, it's ready to go.
Look at that.
It's as easy as that. Old Bushman's trick.
One of the tips you can find, you're cooking here all weekend. Now, I believe today you never had a rest.
No.
People were with you all day. And
yeah.
you've got a good-looking fisherman there cooking prawns with you.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah.
A good-looking man.
Okay, yes.
But we're having a ball. And Jess, as you said, and Gawley, you seeing it as well, the younger, we talked earlier about the families.
Yeah.
There is a big push and a big change, isn't there?
There's definitely a growing part of the industry is, for sure, it's family. You know, we've seen a lot of the production line change to bunk fans, and even in here, I think we've got 4 or 5 bunk fans on display, so it is a growing part, isn't it? Definitely.
And Jess, your thoughts on a super show like this? There's nothing that rivals this that I can think of in the country.
No, not at all. And look, I think that, as we said before, it just gives people so many options, and to see how caravanning and camping can fit into their life and their type of travel, whether it is from a purchasing point of view or just a travel point of view, and getting out there and seeing where they can go to cabins and whatnot in different caravan parks, to even the things like Camplify, which is like the Airbnb of caravanning and camping, that people can now hire out someone else's caravan that they have sitting in their backyard and either go to someone else's place. So it's just, there are so many options out there.
So I think we need to encourage everybody to come and see Jess,
Absolutely.
Gawley and the big King Brown, and we can hear the story all over again. We've got Mark and we've got Jason. So, as I said, this is Facebook Live, and we've been very, very excited to do it for the first time ever with Caravan in Queensland. And a big thank you to all the subscribers. This is our 49th annual Caravan Camping and Touring Super Show, and we're encouraging you to come and be a part of it, because there's so much to do, so much to learn, but the prizes are amazing. They're all going to, they're laughing at me now. But Jason talked about earlier, we've got the Windsor and the Coromel vans valued at over $50,000. You've got your passport to freedom. All you need to do is get those symbols punched, all 7 of them, into the entry barrel, and somebody goes home with a brand new van. So that is just amazing. So we want you to come and be a part of this amazing event. We're very excited about the 50th. We're already starting to talk how big that one will be. But this one here, the 49th, come and visit us. Goodbye from all of these gorgeous people. You're going to give a big wave into the camera. Big wave, guys. Say goodbye. Come and visit us. Facebook Live. Go Caravan in Queensland.
Cheers, guys.